Yeah, yeah, yeah. Tonight's the night I'm breaking free. No chains, no rules, just me. I've been walking in the shadows, waiting for my turn. Playing by the rules, but they got nothing left to burn. The fire's in my veins, now I'm done with standing still. Gonna climb this mountain, bend it to my will. They said stay in line, just do as you're told. I was never made for a life so cold. The rhythm of my heart beats loud and strong. This is my anthem, my victory song. I'm ruling my own world, lighting up the sky, turning all the doubts into sparks that fly. I'm running with the thunder, I'll never back down. Crown on my head, I'm
Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Crazy A Wolf, Genie Wizard, Six here. All you beautiful people over on Twitch and YouTube, we are live. GQ Paxton, Carlos, 1-4 Spike, what's up? No, y'all, I was first. Let's go. We're unboxing a brand new printer tonight. Osama bin Whoppin. Look at the chat log. I'm looking at my chat log. It was me. Let's go. I hope you all are having a great day, great afternoon, great evening. Saludos from Mexico. Yo, 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 for Hedzira. GQ Faction from Ghana. Whoa, man. You live for a Captain Current printer unboxing. Well, so do I, because it happens not very frequently. But we got a pretty cool printer to unbox tonight, so yeah, let's go. What 3D printer are we rocking? We'll go through that here in just a minute. I'm ruling my own world, lighting up the sky. Oh yeah, let's go. Oh, what just happened? We have a new cheer. Genie Wizard cheered 10 biddies. You're awesome. Thank you so much. Starting the night out right. Yo, I have been waiting for this printer for so long. I am doing very well, my friend. What's up, Nico? You just bought a second P1S. Nice, nice. Let's go. That screen right there. How's everybody doing this evening? As you guys can see, we got boxes right behind me, right there. See, right there. And we did, if you guys can see it, get my Flash Forge fully enclosed, finally, because I've just been too lazy to actually accomplish it, but now I actually need to do it, so we just went ahead and got it done. We did the minimal enclosure on there, and it's printing so much nicer. But so how's everybody doing? We're just going to give it a few minutes here for everybody to pop on in and see how many of you beautiful people we can get in here so we can get this unboxing going, because I'm excited. This will be my first commercial multicolor printer. You don't own a printer yet? It's a sore subject. I am so sorry. I know that's just that is unfortunate. What's up, JPP? Can't stay long. I appreciate you for being here, my friend. I appreciate you for being here. But yeah, we are going to be unboxing the Anycubic Kobra Max, not the Anycubic Kobra S1 with the ACE Pro. That's what it is. What's up, 3D Medic Vince? Debbie Webb, what's going on? Wifey's here. God, it is so humid, guys. It's been humid here for all week. And there's a very specific reason I got this particular printer. Not just price point. a very specific reason. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think we could go ahead and just get her started. What do you guys think about that? And I can tell you why I got this particular printer. So, out of all of the MMUs, AMSs, and so forth, the ACE on this is only $209. And it has internal heating for drying filament out. That's a hell of a price point to me. So what's happening? So I'm going to sit my ass down and do this because I am in a lot of pain today. First thing we're going to open is going to be this baby, the Anycubic Color Engine Pro, otherwise known as ACE Pro. Yeah, 209 for internal heating is very nice. Very, very nice. That way, I can keep other filament drying in other apparatuses and dry this while it prints. Because like this week, it has been 100% humidity for a whole week now here in the desert of eastern Colorado, which is insane. I mean, we have our monsoon season, but normally we get a few days of, decent weather, and we haven't had that. It just kind of sucks. So just starting off, so we have the classic closed cell black foam. If you guys can't see, actually, you know what? We're going to switch over to this camera. Gotta reach. Gotta reach so you guys can actually see this once I get it up on the table. Oh, yes. Oh. Ooh. All right, so let's just pull her off here. And, this is going to be like the most unelegant unboxing ever because why not? Look at this. Oh, I have to file a complaint now, chat, because these are injection molded. They're not 3D printed. Thank you for those 75 biddies, Genie Wizard. What is the best printer I own? Well, that's going to be up for debate because the best printer currently is my FlashForge Adventurer 5M. However, this new printer may take the cake. All right, so this is going to be backwards for you guys. Oh, we have to do this. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to hear it. Can you guys hear that? Oh, the peel. Oh, that one was too quiet, but satisfying nonetheless. The peel. Da, 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 da. Satisfying. All right, what do we got here? Oh, okay. It's got a lock on the front. That's kind of cool. So let's unlock it so you guys can see. Oh. And what do we have on the inside? Let's take a look. We have a set of instructions. Cool. We got some tubing. And I imagine this is the splitter unit. Let's see what we've got here. And I would be correct in that assessment. And the power cord. All right, so we will take a look at that all in just a moment. Let's just get all the junk out of here. Let's see. Anycubic, a little card that shows all of their socials and so forth. Which, by the way, guys, I already have an Anycubic printer. I have the Anycubic Photon Mono 4 resin printer sitting behind me over here on the workbench. So, it might help if I turn this thing around. Just might help just a tad. And why anybody uses this nasty tape, I'll never understand. That stuff's just gross. But yeah, so we have 4 lanes. of just absolute awesomeness. You know, yeah. So we're going to set this aside for the moment. Storms are coming through as well here, Debbie. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. All right, let's get this box out of the way, because I got boxes upon boxes everywhere right now. Yeah, tonight's going to be a very interesting night because if you guys look at the 1 day, the day one convective outlook, Northeast Colorado actually has, where I live, has the highest chance of hail possible. And if you guys have been paying attention to my social medias, I didn't post a picture of the vehicle yet, but I bought a new car. Not a brand new car, but a newer car. And it doesn't have any hail damage. And so I'm going to be very upset if it actually gets totaled. Luckily, I do have full coverage insurance. And because of hail season, I actually set my copay, my premium copay, to the lowest possible point, which is $500. So if I have to buy a new car, it's only going to cost me $500 instead of thousands. God, this thing is, whew, chat, this thing is heavy. All right, opening this baby up. Let's see what we got here. All right, so we have an instruction manual. You guys can't read that because it's too far away from the camera. Yeah, we got a 2009 Chevy Traverse. So I'm all sorts of excited about that. It'll be the newest vehicle I have ever owned in my entire life. So we have a nice little USB stick, a sample of PLA, blue PLA, a very small sample. You'd think for spending this kind of money on a printer, they would send you something more significant than this sample. I'm not even sure that's enough to do a benchy. Okay, we have a rear spool holder, more tools, which I don't even need that anymore. Activated carbon for the air filtering system. We have a needle, which I've got tons and tons of these guys. Spool holder and lubricant. I wonder if this is silicone or just oil-based lubricants. And nozzle cleaning module. All right, so that was what was in the little box. Woo! And this is interesting. In this one, we're using white closed cell foam. So obviously, Anycubic isn't racist because they use black and white. Good things, good things. Get over there! And again, we have the injection molded corner pieces, which the packing, I have to say, is absolutely phenomenal. Using the proper type of foam makes the world of difference. Oh boy, how in the world do you get this thing out of here? Yowzers! Okay, stand by everybody because I'm gonna need to tip this thing over because this. Ow! Nothing like getting stabbed by some extrusion for your do ender project. I will tell you, this thing is a ton heavier than the Flash Forge. And I do mean a ton heavier. Oh, God dang. No, I'm good. Ooh, wee. Okay. Let's see. We got this is the top. This is the side. All right. All right. We're good. We're good. And yeah, we're just gonna leave that right where it's at, right there. Holy smokes, guys! Whew. That Alaska, how you doing? Sirmo, Tingle Tang, Ting Tang, Heidi, Kratos. Hi, everybody. Wow. Okay, so this, and we can't see anything. All right, so let's see if I can orient the camera here. So let's go to this screen here. There we go. Lejour, what's up? How are you? Welcome. We're just unboxing a new printer here. So the screen is pre-mounted and just flips right up. Nothing to do on the back or the front of it here. But so satisfying. The door is plastic, acrylic. Nope, just plastic, see-through plastic. Which in some senses is actually quite a bit better than some of the other printers out there because, well, let's just be honest. Um, people like to Tier FPS, welcome. Uh, ooh, this year's shot. Oh, nice. Thank you, Heidi. Thank you. Um, what the hell was I saying? Oh, people like uh, uh, ooh, 3D and tease printing. Well, just about everybody likes to break glass. So, and if you have unboxed a printer before, you pretty much know what you're doing here. There are, you guys can't see this obviously, but there's a couple of screws that we got to remove. This is a 3-axis bed instead of a 4-position. Just like the Flash Forge. Internals wise, it looks almost identical to the Flash Forge printer. Almost. Now that is one hell of a zip tie. Holy cow. Chat, can you see that? Look at the size of this thing. It's a monster. 1/4 inch zip tie. What's up, Canuck? Well, I appreciate you being here. We are unboxing the Anycubic Kobra S1, my first actual multicolor printer. So, if you guys wanted to know, there were some questions at the beginning of the stream of what printers I'm currently rocking. I have a FlashForge Adventurer 5M that is significantly modified, as well as a number of enders that are all getting turned into do enders. So if you guys aren't familiar with the Do Ender project, it's similar to the Ender NG, where you take 2 enders and make 1 Core XY printer. So we're going to be doing 2 of the regular 220 builds, and then 1 of the Ender 3 Max Neo Do Ender builds. So I'll have a 300 by 300 Core XY printer built out of 2 older machines. And while I've got that's on my mind, I reached out to LDO and they were kind enough to send me something special. The Ender NG only uses 1. I know. This uses 2. So, but I reached out to Jason at LDO and I said, I would really like to have some, decent motors because everybody knows the stock Ender motors from that generation kind of suck. And this is what we sent me. He sent me some. Which ones are these again? The 42S TH40s. And spec wise, they are far superior to the Ender motors. This is a multicolor print. Yes, as a matter of fact, they do. This has a 4-color uh, multicolor system on it, so it's going to be just absolutely a pleasure to play with. And then hopefully do some good and make a little bit of money off of as well, because not only is this for content creation, but I do have to try to make things pay for itself. Which also supports me doing other projects. Oh, God dang it. What a day. It has been an interesting day already because my back has been just absolutely killing me. So we have an automatic filament cutter. Internal camera. Poop chute on the back, which I do know that there is I'm not a mod, but a file out there to get that taken care of to where you can print a bin for it. That's interesting. Very interesting. Built-in LED light bar. So far, I'm actually, I'm quite liking this. Quite liking it indeed. I do like how they actually put the PTFE tube on the outside of the drag chain using these little clips, which you guys can't really see very well. If you guys look at where my thumb's at right there, there's 3 or 4 of these little clips there. And it makes it quite a bit nicer process. So USB on the side. This does have Wi-Fi, and I do believe it is Ethernet. We'll look on the back here in just a moment. And I may be wrong about the Ethernet. It might be Wi-Fi only. Yep, I think I'm wrong. That's fascinating. And if anybody knows me, I don't use the internal spool holders because they all suck because they're on the back. What's up? What's up, the shrimp father, Martin? Oh my, guys. Next is Snake. How you doing, my friend? Welcome. Oh. But in terms of specs, this is a 250 build, 250 by 250 build volume. Build plate, speed-wise, it is roughly the same as the FlashForge Adventurer 5M. Which I gotta say, that thing looks sick with the new enclosure that I just put on it. If you guys haven't seen that, as a matter of fact, let's see if I can bring that up here. Really, 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 really. Okay, so here, this is what we're gonna do. Let me move this window down here. And my camera's kind of sucks. So let's see. Live scene. There we go. And I do have a video coming out here pretty quickly, guys. The FlashForge is no longer running its stock firmware. It is running ForgeX, which is a full-blown version of Clipper, fully moddable with over-the-air updates, so it can stay up to date with everything. And it's so much nicer than running the stock firmware. And I don't have to use their ridiculous version of Orca Slicer, which is just butchered, completely butchered. So I am very, very excited about that. You don't know about PCs, but you like to have one? Well, I know about PCs and I know about printers too. So, well, I know a little bit about printers. I'm never going to profess to be a professional in 3D printing because nobody is. There is so much to learn. What's up, Mythical? I need to speak to you, young lady, by the way. The gauntlets that you want, there's so many ways to do what you have asked, and I don't know what timetable you're on. So we need to speak. All right. So let's go ahead and assemble this MMU type system. All right. So the 6-pin goes right here. Okay. And just making sure we know where everything goes. That goes there, that goes there. And then we got 2 screws here that came along with it that we need to attach the filament hub with. So just trying to catch up with chat, guys, in case I missed something. If you guys can't tell, I'm actually really, really excited here because, like I said, I've never had a an full color, multicolor 3D printer, and this is going to enable, having the ability to do multiple colors opens up so many doors. It's like this year I went to Rocky Mountain and I didn't bring maker chips with me because I didn't have the ability to print them. And I know there's a lot of people out there that say, well, you don't need a multicolor printer to do it. You don't need it, but it's so much easier. It's so much easier because then you don't have to take time for assembly. And believe me, assembling a maker chip is not as easy as you think because the tolerances are so tight. And putting this, I'm on the wrong screen and you guys can't see. There we are. Let's move this over here. So all I've done so far is I plugged in the MMU adapter, dropped in the PTF E-tube, screwed it on, and now we're going to plug in all of these beautiful, beautiful things. Sorry about that. And of course, Mythical. Wifey, you're going to have to remind Mythical what I just said because yes, indeedy. Oh, so now here's something. I'm going to pull this back off. And there's a reason why. I need to know if these are labeled. I imagine that they would be, but we will find out. Because I need to know what lane 1, lane 2, lane 3, and lane 4 are. Or does it matter? Because essentially this is simply a hub with a filament sensor in it. But I know on some of these systems, they are in fact labeled, and this is not. So it doesn't matter. Oh yeah, I mean, multicolor just opens up so many doors. And now, The fact that it's an enclosed multicolor means that I can print all my good, all my favorite stuff without worrying about, you know, heat issues or, cooling issues or what have you. God, my nose is absolutely just driving me bonkers. Now, this particular unit, the fact that it mounts like this upside down and not sideways is kind of an interesting setup, to be perfectly honest. Am I an engineer? No, I am not. I was a wireless network engineer for about 25 years, but I am not indeed a wireless engineer. Now, I imagine this will go into the back of that for control. We will find out here in a moment. Nexus, don't worry about it, my friend. ¿Cómo está to you? I hope you are having a wonderful evening. Let's grab the power cord here, and then we'll turn it. We'll spin this puppy back around. But yeah, we are going to definitely have to print a poop chute for it. Thomas, welcome, my friend. Welcome. But this particular little setup is about 600 bucks, and that's not bad for a full four-color printer. Um, compared to any of the bamboo, enclosed printers. That's just. Do I know a fitness muscle? Yes, I do. I just got informed of that individual just the other day. I It was a very interesting and enlightening um, number of thousands of texts and messages across social media that I got. That he basically remixed the Kind Penguin video, and oh Lord, let's do this. Let's set this up here. This thing doesn't weigh anything, and it is specifically meant to sit right up here. Ow. That kind of hurt my fingers, man. So you can daisy chain these things too. For 209 bucks, the ability to daisy chain these things is absolutely amazing. So I believe you can go up to 16 colors, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm mistaken, somebody please correct me because I feel like an idiot when I'm mistaken. Hey, now I need. We're going to have to pull this power strip here because I am short my splitter that should be on my desk, and I don't know where it's at. What's up, Dan? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Okay, turn that off. We don't want it turned on just yet because we still got work to do. So we're going to put that as lane 1. That is lane 2. Lane 3 and lane 4. Okay. Interesting. They don't want to snap in. There we go. And I just pulled a muscle in my neck, bending over like I did just a minute ago. That kind of hurts. Just getting ready for bed? Gee, money crickets, man. And I thought I was getting old. No, I'm just joking, brother. I hope you're doing well. Oh, so here's a tip for somebody that hasn't read the instructions. Um, Make sure you pull off the securing mechanisms, for these PTFE tubes because the tubes won't go in without that being off. Oh, dear Lord. Okay, one more. Boy, I tell you what, they did not make that easy. Okay. Woo wee. I think there's the storm just right above us, chat, because it just got really, really hot and humid in here. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, buddy, I hope your daughter has a very easy and non-complicated surgery because I've had enough of those that I know that it's just no matter who you are, it's just no fun. And when it's your child, then it's even scarier. So I understand that very, very well. Okay, so this thing, so the nozzle wipe on it is just it's a second set that they sent me. So that's actually pretty cool. They sent two sets. One that's pre-installed and one that's not. Right now I'm unscrewing the bed. So hidden, thank you, thank you. But Dan, you weren't here. Jason from LDO was nice enough to send me some new motors for the Ender Duo project. So that's going to be pretty cool. We got those in. Here's the thing: it was really how in the world did LDO get that out in the mail, standard mail, by the way, faster than the mail, in my thoughts, could actually even ship it? Because it came from California to Yuma, Colorado in a matter of a day. Just one. Yep, Dan. Yeah. Yeah, I remember you saying what was going on. Uh, it it will all be good in the end, right? That's the, but convincing a teenager that, you know, staying off your feet for a while, that's a hard one. Oh my. Oh, there it is. I'm like, where in the world did they put this Allen screw? And for those of you that have not tried them yet, I've got something I want to show you that is just absolutely out of this world. We're gonna just chill for just a second. While I was up at Rocky Mountain over at the West 3D booth, I went up to Jeremy from Lee Marie 3D, and I said, "Give me a cryo sheet. This is the coolest thing ever. Just turn your heaters off. Just turn your bed heater off and print PLA. You will have the best experience ever. This is the coolest sheet in history. Cryo grip, guys. Get it from West 3D. I don't even have a code or an affiliate link for West 3D. If somebody can throw down their link in chat, that would be awesome. Because, yeah, these things are just kick ass. I love it. And by the way, guys, this is not a sponsored printer, by the way. This printer here is not sponsored. It has been purchased. My wife and I purchased it. Jason usually ships from his home. Wow, I did not know that. I mean, I was, he sent me, some of these what are they? The LDO 42 STH 40s. These babies right here, and I am just stupidly excited to throw these on the Ender Duo project. These are specifically going to be used on the NG. Doug the Gamer Dad. Oh, I did have a fairly decent holiday. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. All right, guys. Let's turn this thing on. We forgot to turn the switches on the back. I'm probably not going to be getting up the rest of the night. All right. All right. We got lights on that. We got lights on that. And then we're going to do a quick setup. Yeah. And then we will get into the slicer and, West 3D printing. Yes. Yes, Heidi. Thank you. Global Wi-Fi scanning. You guys can't know my Wi-Fi password. Not that you'd ever be able to do anything with it anyway. It's too bad I don't have a camera right here. That would be actually kind of cool. Jesus Armando, thank you for the sub, follow, sub. I'm not sure which. Failed to set up network. What? Okay, let's do it this way. Go, 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 go. Let me see if that's the right link. I don't know. I haven't looked. I'll have to go look. We'll find out here. Yep, that's the right one. West 3D Printing. You can do it. You can do it all night long. All right. This thing's got Bluetooth, y'all. Scan the code to download the. I don't want to download their app right now. Insert U-disk. What the hell is a U-disk? This is what happens when you don't read the instructions. I imagine that's this. Let's see if that's what it is. It is. Ooh. It's party. Thanks for the clarification there, Doug. This printer is going to get a lot of work out, especially in the near future. Because if you guys don't see, there's a lot of um, ASA and ABS over on the bench over here. There's 8 kilos of it actually, 9 kilos of it. Yeah, the cryo plates, guys, the most amazing build plate I've ever used. Speaking of build plates, while this thing is doing its thing, oh Jesus, I wanted to try out some of the fancy hologram plates. So I picked these up for the Flash Forge as well, which is coincidentally the same build size as the come on, uh, as the Enders, the normal Enders. Did I hear about the Michigan startup that's doing electric pickup trucks with basically no options? You can buy an accessory pack. No, I didn't. That's actually pretty nifty. I haven't even opened these up, so I got two different ones, and they're pretty much the same. Um, let's ooh, ah, look at this, guys. So I was asking a number of people how they got their maker chip so shiny, and this is how. This is how they got their maker chips so shiny. Penny Dewey, Chaos, welcome. Yes, the Slate. Oh, the car, the truck is called the Slate. I will have to look it up. Maybe I can get into business printing stuff for them. It's about to start Renaissance compensation. Please place printer smoothly. Okay, fine. Confirm. Now this thing's gonna go like completely ape cheeses in just a minute. Oh, see, that's kind of cool. Let's go take a look at that. The Slate truck. Slate Auto. Let's see. This truck can be anything. It looks like a really, really crappy version of a Mazda from the 1980s. The blank slate. Design yours. Wait, I can reserve one for $50? I mean, for driving around town here, it would probably be all right, but and there's no federal incentives anymore, so yeah, the Lego truck. Design yours. Let's go design a truck, guys. Starter pack. Oh, wait. It's a miniature version of a Bronco. Oh, there's my wife would take that thing in an instant, especially with that purple chameleon paint job. Of course, I'd probably drive that too. Oh, we got a Baja package right there. That looks like a really crappy version of a Range Rover. Protoms, what's happening? Welcome, my friend. The new printer's over here doing its thing for setup, so we're building a slate truck at the moment. No, we're not actually building one. We're just checking it out here. So, what's the summary on these things? Uh, okay. Explore. Body style. All right. So, I'm thinking that is just ugly. Horrible AI models. Kind of, yeah. Let's just stick with a regular. Oh, we can put a wrap on it, y'all. We can put a wrap on it. Ooh, that's nasty looking. That's actually worse. Why would you partial wrap anything? Oh, I'll put my own decals on, thanks. Exterior, what do we got? Mud flaps, there we go. Mud skirts. Upgraded suspension, and we can make it tall. Oh, look, man, she bounces. Okay, wifey. Look at that, she bounces. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. She's on bags, man. Or we can slam it. Can we slam it? Nope, can't slam it. So I'm actually kind of uh, interested here. What is literally a Lego car? Holy crap! It says starting at 20 grand. Okay, I can dig that. Are they available now? The Rivians are expensive though. My God, this seems like $20,000. And for me, just talking about myself, just putting around town, it'd be awesome. Look, I was right. 1985 Toyota pickup. I mean, yeah, you get what you pay for, obviously. But I mean, Elon's coming out with a $20,000 car in the next 2 years. So it says maker up here at the top, guys. If it says maker, can we get one with 110 so we can print on the move? The daily driver. No, I don't think so. Oh my gosh, my nose. Ask a slate agent. Got an outlet? You can charge it. Um, yeah. Oh man, my. So it's got a 150-mile range. I would actually expect for a 150-mile range to spend less than $10,000 because I can buy a Chinese one that can do 200 miles for the same price. Oh, I know. Lucid Motorsports. I've actually heard of them before. Yeah. No, this is actually pretty sick. I mean, to be honest, it's not a bad thing. But what they don't say is, how many horsepower. Don't ask if it can tow anything because no, you're not going to tow anything with this thing for any distance. Does it have Apple and Android? Are you kidding me? Your phone is the primary controller for the car. What? Yeah, 150 miles is bad. It is. I mean, up on AliExpress, you can buy, you know, their what they call their. It's got a 150 kilowatt motor, so you're probably a single 150 kilowatt motor, so it's not much. I would be surprised if this thing gets 60 miles an hour, honestly. It all depends on how it's geared, obviously, but the expected price of a blank slate is under 20,000. That is after the federal incentives are applied, but there aren't currently any federal incentives. Those haven't been reauthorized by Congress yet, so this is a misnomer. Do 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 do. I mean, that's one of the reasons, that uh, all EVs in the United States, all of their prices are going skyrocketing down right now, and demand is going straight up, is because they can't have the profitability as they once did because there are no federal incentives. So all the manufacturers have chopped their pricing, including Porsche, you know, with the Taycan. I was just reading an article about that the other day, and they are literally to the point. Oh, we're actually done. Okay, so I need to actually get. I want to try their slicer, which is on this USB stick, because the download for their slicer is currently not available. There's a problem with this drive. Scan and fix it, and it's going to format it. Watch this. Yeah, go ahead and repair it. I don't care. But I was watching an interview the other day with Elon, and he was talking about how the entire market is absolutely just on fire right now. For electric vehicles. And they decided to take a loss of government funding and turn it into a positive, right? And because there are only 3 companies in the United States that make electric vehicles that are solely made in the United States, they're taking advantage of no tariffs, unlike Porsche and Toyota. Well, some of the Toyotas are actually built here, not many though. So let's see. Is this just an yes? It is just another version. Welcome to the Anycubic Slicer next. It's just Orca Slicer. Skip the program. We got the S1 next. Filament selection. Just give it to me. Give it all to me. And there's a new release down to download. Obviously. Oh my gosh. How's everybody doing, by the way? You guys, we are just chilling out, and thank you for subscribing. Absurd. That's an awesome name. I love it. Although I can't tell if you subscribed from this day or another, or which platform you're subscribing on, because it's not telling me. Yocho, greetings from Mexico. ¿Cómo está? Muy bien. All right. So let's see. We're only an hour in, guys. So let's load some filament up. Muy bien. Ow, Jesus, that hurts. Oh. So let's do something ridiculously fun. We're going to load up some of this luminous melody. And let's so we're going to put this in lane 4. Ooh. And we'll throw some black in lane 1 because black is always the primary color for just about everything anymore. At least anything I do. And let's throw some white in there in case we run into something that needs eyes. And let's see, what else, guys? What else we should use? I want to use stuff that's already opened. Hmm. That's a very good question, my friend. Gold. Gold silk, why not? A little bit of overture gold silk. And there we have it. Let's see. Yep. We're good to go. I don't have any open purple that has enough on a spool to make a difference. But what we're going to do is just take these 4 colors and find a small multicolor print and send it while we're sitting here chatting. And then we can actually log in and take a look at the camera while it's doing it. Okay, uninstall, and then why can't the slicers just simply do an update instead of all this nonsense? I have a mustache whisker that's going straight up my nose, and it's making my nose itch like crazy, and I don't want to, you know, um, repeatedly scratch my nose, but I don't have much of a choice. Here, hold on. Camera off. So we're going to see how this thing goes. So, D, uh, on the subject of your gauntlets, you had specified that you wanted some gauntlets, and I have files to make your dragon scales, but I don't have the ability to actually make the gauntlets because there's 2 ways to do it. One Alaskan printable material that you actually print the dragon scales on, or you do a snap together and you actually have to do a fitting on those to make them fit right. So how long do you have until you need these, number 1, and 2, which route would you like to go? Because it will take some engineering. So let's go see if we can find ourselves a small little multicolor print. Oh, that's interesting. Is oh, that is a smooth plate. Okay. So let's go to printables here and find a nice little multicolor print. Design, gadgets, sports and outdoor, tabletops and games, toys and games. I think that's going to be our easiest one. Oh, look, a mini white Batman. That's just wrong on all sorts of levels. Well, I got no problems making them. It's just we're going to have to talk. Okay, animal paw keychain. Here we go. Simple, simple multicolor print. Download. All right. So let's open this up and add this in here. So we got this nice little paw, and we're going to go over here, and no, that's just scene painting. Where is the uh, PLA? No, I don't want that. ACK1. That's an interesting. It only comes with one profile. Now that I actually can say I do not have a. Um, I'm not exactly, you know, super excited about that it only has one. And motion ability, basic information. Where is. Does this thing actually run Marlin? You got to be kidding me. Oh, okay. So we can do this over here. So one is black, material PLA, black. So you can do this on the screen. Oh, there's no device view on this. That's interesting. Hmm. Interesting, y'all. Interesting. I'm curious. So it has multi-material on here, and I don't want to use a prime tower because it's just going to spit out poop anyway. Excuse me. Erase all painting. Well, this is one of those situations where I probably should read on how to do this because, yeah, process, global, generic PLA, but it's not giving me the ability to. Huh. Okay, let's actually open up regular Orca Slicer here. No, no, no. Go away. And hmm, now that's interesting. So it has not asked me. Oh, are you kidding me? I actually have to log in. Oh, I have to create an account. All right, everybody, hold on. Stand by. Hmm. Okay. Let me do this. Log in, create account. This is one of those things that I am not too thrilled about, but okay. I could probably turn it into land mode and it might see it, but we're just going to go with the flow here. Okay. Apparently, I. Oh, whoa, what? Nope, nope, nope. Stop it. Apparently, I've already created a maker account, guys. So, all right. Well, add printer. Enter your your printer's IP address. General network.
What? Did we
Uh,
just become best friends? Yup.
Agent Special Doofy, thank you for that tier one sub. I didn't. Thank you so much. I did not expect that. Dang, son. Okay, IP. Give me the IP address. Give me the IP address. It's not going to give me an IP address. Um, device. Okay, let's do the CN code, which is an. Are you kidding me? Back. Device. Now that's interesting. It actually had my parents' old phone number in part of that code. Hey! It says it's offline. Hmm. Refresh. It still says it's offline. What is going on here? Why does it say it is offline? That is my question I've got here. Ace information. So it detects everything. That's a good thing. I mean, obviously, it's a good thing. So interesting. Count. I don't think it's going to let me get around installing their app, chat. Oh, let's see. Gila, what are you up to? We are currently setting up this printer. We're trying to do the first print on it, but I'm not the type to actually read instructions, just kind of like most guys, and yeah, it's not working out so well. I'll probably need to actually. Oh, you know what? I can Bluetooth this puppy as well. Phone's Bluetooth I don't need to care about my phone's Bluetooth address. I just don't care. Havoc, what's happening? You kind of want to check one of those out? Yeah, well, definitely that's what we're doing. The Anycubic Kobra S1, it is purchased. It's not sponsored. It is mine alone. You can put it on a thumb drive and put it back, put it in the printer. Yes, I know I can, Brad. I just don't want to. I want to uh, get this all set up via network wise, right? That's what it's all about. Um, I'm not real happy about their proprietary, I would say, you know, interface to Orca. You have the S1 combo. I love it. That is awesome. I'm glad to hear. So if I turn LAN mode on, it disables the cloud services, which I don't want right now. But in order to get everything set up, you know, download tips. You haven't downloaded the Zongwei Cube app yet. Okay. Otherwise known as Anycubic. Your AMS has been giving you so much grief today. So yeah, this is the Kobra S1 with the ACE Pro. I'm wondering if I will have the same issue that a lot of people have been having with bamboo stuff. Oh yeah, it's going to take a minute because that is a very large download for an app on a phone. Really? Okay. Well, we will power it down, power it back up, see what happens. Here, we'll do this. So, Brad, if you have one of these, have you been able to successfully get it to work with straight Orca Slicer? Granted, I haven't actually looked a lot, but from what I'm seeing, it has. Oh, look, it's guys, it works. Oh, this is so cool. So, um, oh, wait, okay, cool. I like it. I like. Okay, we're just gonna put generic PLA because that's what I have in there. All right, we're just gonna put any cubic PLA. So white is in the next one. Oh, you just only on the thumb drive? Ah, yes. And then we put. Oh, now this is interesting. It doesn't show. It shows these loaded lanes 3 and 4. Did they pop off the back or something? Because I do know that them popping off the back is something they are known to do. So, okay. And we're just going to do this. And this is just going to be set to that color right now because it is what it is. Because it's gold and, doesn't really match anything on there. And then this is that rainbow, and there's no rainbow color here, so we're just going to leave it as that. So, oh, look at this. Enabled drying. Look at that. I like that. I like it. I like it. I like it. It won't give you. So that's what I understood is it for normal Orca, you actually there's a plugin that you'd actually have to install. Ah, let's update the firmware before we do anything. So it did not specifically ask me to update this when I that's actually Brad, that's pretty much one of the reasons I bought this was for ASA and ABS Plus. Okay, good to know. Good to know. So did you print a poop chute for your the poop chute model that's on printables for it? The poop chute bucket? That's what I want to do. I want to actually modify the file. There's a file out there that um, it's just a bucket. Yeah, but don't do it. Okay. There's one that just looks kind of cool. It looks like a trash can, an actual big dumpster. Just set a box behind it. Yeah, I mean I could do that. By the way, Keela, I did a huge pimp out to West 3D earlier because I don't know if Jeremy told you I got a one of the cryo plates from the West 3D booth at Rocky Mountain and the cryo grip plates. I love this thing. I'm gonna order more. These things are so good for PLA. Oh, okay, Brad. I got you. Maybe I'll just I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Put a 30-gallon trash can below it. He don't tell you nothing. Yeah, they are so amazing. As a matter of fact, I'm going to order some for the Kobra S1. The one I bought goes for the Flash Forge. I'm going to order another one for it. Um, and then I'm gonna order like four of them for the Enders. Yeah, I did. I missed the end of the stream. I was so tired. I didn't actually get to check out everything. Did you guys get the stall changer to work? This is the slowest update process in history. Well, I know you guys have got you got some ways to go, but I didn't know if you even got a single head to do a change on yet. So I didn't know if you tried that or not. Like I said, I missed like 90% of the stream. I passed out like halfway through it. I didn't even get a chance to, you know, say hello to anybody. System upgrade finished. Please manually restart device. So, Brett, I was reading that up on Reddit today, import producer profiles. So that's good to know. Besides the fact that they don't even have any profiles hardly. What really sucked is the fact that there's only one profile for the nozzle. Too much fan on the Anycubic. Oh, interesting. Well, why not just go modify the existing profiles then? Are you talking about the aux fan or the parts fan? The auxiliary fan is huge on this printer. The normal parts fan is just oof, it's huge. All right, let's refresh this page. Let's see if we can get a camera image coming out of the printer. I don't see a camera image. Come on. Ah, I got you. I got you. Interesting. It says connecting, but it's not going anywhere. The camera is glitchy. Well, every camera is glitchy on these printers. The Flash Forge only works like 30% of the time. Takes a few reloads. Does not surprise me. So let's get rid of this and let's exit. Come on, close this out. Okay, fine. Delete and just go to new project. How about that? New project. And let's reload this ridiculous animal paw. Multi-material. Okay. So here's the thing is it doesn't even ask you to connect. That's the funny part about this. And it's just weird. But look at this. It gives you one system preset for point two. You literally have to go and create all your other profiles. I don't like that. I'm not talking about the animal paw. I'm talking about the profiles. What? A three-color Benchy will take 12 hours? Purge volume. So this is like a stupidly, very, very, very simplistic version of this. It's not like it normally is in Orca. So, oh, that's right. It actually won't give those options until I add multiple colors, right? Like I said, guys, I've never used anything with an MMU or an AMS before, so this is kind of new for me. Mr. Steven Machado, what's up? YOLO! What's up, buddy? So, yeah. Assembly view, measure, emboss, scene painting. It's going to be under scene painting. Am I right? Am I right? I think so, yeah. Oh. Okay, I got you. I got you. So I actually have to go to the machine to do that. And look, it says another new version is a. Are you shitting me? Please wait. You know, wifey, I think for every maker stream we've had in the past 2 weeks, 3 weeks, we've had sweet Italian chicken. I think it's funny. But I mean, now you guys are getting the real life up close view of what is happening here because it doesn't update to the latest automatically. It does an incremental updates, which means you're going to take a ton of time to do this. Single color can do a perfect 9-minute benchy. That is awesome. Seafood Chinese or something or another. The Bamboo disagreed with me. Well, I mean, Bamboo printers generally disagree with a lot of people. I know that's not what you were talking about, but I went there. I mean, Keela can, attest to that. She said she was having problems with her AMS, so. Wah, wah, wah. Oh my God. Yeah, the gumbo was good. The gumbo was good. We need to start eating more Cajun. Cajuns agree to live forever. By the way, everybody, if you guys have not heard, Phil Robertson, uh, the the pappy from Duck Dynasty passed away the other day. It's real sad. He was a legendary individual. Whether you liked him or not, he's still legendary or infamous. But I thought he was a pretty cool cat. And I love me some Cajun food. Gumbo, jambalaya, gator, fried gator, blackened gator. I like all the gator. Gator's good. Catfish. I love me some catfish. Oh my lord. So we're gonna take like half-hour stream just, to get this thing updated because I would like to know if there's any new features that have been added or anything like that before we send everybody off. Maybe they fixed the dang camera. I don't know. Now, my grandfather was from the South, and he was a Cajun like wizard. He could cook like there was no other. Gator, the other white meat. Gator's delicious. As long as it's cooked correctly. If you don't cook it correctly, it'll make you sick as heck. By the way, everybody, due to the French gentleman um, reposting the Kind Penguin video with his own take on it, we're up to 90,000 followers on 90,700 some followers on Twitch. We will be at 100K by the end of June or mid of June, I think, actually, which is going to be amazing. I'm just hoping that I can start putting out content that'll actually keep people, coming back because, you know, that is, what I've been working towards. It tastes like chicken. Gator does not taste like chicken. How dare you? Gator tastes like gator if it's done right. If it tastes like chicken, it ain't cooked right. I tell you what. I tell you what. You know what I would actually like to have, with some fish tacos, some fish and shrimp taco. All right, now it says restart the printer again. Gator's awfully good. Yes, it is. Your girlfriend has a place in Gulfport, Mississippi. Oh God, yes. That's where my grandfather's from, is Mississippi. My grandmother's from Tennessee, and I tell you what, you just can't find much better food in the world than Mississippi. And I don't care, not even Louisiana. Mississippi's got some of the best food, especially soul food. Oh Lord, that stuff's good. Discord Raider, welcome, my friend. Miguel Landros, stretch. I would, but I'm scratching my nose because my nose is itching like crazy because I got a mustache whisker that's going straight up my nose, and I don't want to sneeze all over you guys, so I keep having to scratch. Spend, oh man, that would be great. I just don't like, you know, the weather in the spring and summer in the South at all anymore because way too many tornadoes. David Soez, welcome. Nice to meet you as well, my friend. All right, so we are back to this. It does not say that we have any more updates we have to do, which is a good thing. I'm happy about that. So let's see. Does the camera work? Come on, camera. Come on, camera. Come on, camera. Well, hey, we got a picture. Cool beans. All right, so now you gotta tell me. I have never really painted. So, do we use seam painting? Is that what we do, or how do we? How do I color this dang thing? So the paw is going to be white, but how do I color the pads? Oh, while I'm doing that, let's go here and go here and go here and go here. Oh, that's interesting. It kind of took the nifty. Okay. I clicked it and the scene painting, right? Or am I just doing something absolutely wrong? Because that's a circle. That's brush size sectional view. Well, see, it's no, that's seams. Where the hell is the paint option? Am I blind? Oh wait, let's turn the camera back on so you guys can see me make an ass out of myself. Click object. Yeah, it just should say paint. This is not where I want to be. I mean, I know I can go over here to Orca and it's so much easier. Maybe, maybe not. Upper right. Lots of this. Color painting. N. It's N, chat. It's N. N is the shortcut. Return. N. N does not do anything. Yeah, it's not lit up for some reason. The question would be why? Multi-material. Make sure I'm not missing something in here because it says that the ACE Pro is enabled. Single extruder multi-material right there. 3 to the left of the T. Support painting? That's a mesh boolean. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's not showing. That's what I'm saying. Is it's not showing. I'm just a little bit. I don't know. All right, let's just do this. Let's do a new project. No. Anycubic S1 next to support painting. Yeah, the mesh. It says mesh boolean. Ah, oh, we have new feature. We have new feature. Add a filament. Add a filament. Add a filament. So we're going to do black, white, and this yellowish gold color. And we'll just put that as there. Oh, you're right. Camera's covering it. Here, I'll turn the camera off. All right, so now let me open this up. So first color is going to be white. There, see, painting, color painting. Now that works. Voila, chat, we got it. All right, so let's do Golden Pause 3. And we're going to do fill. Oh, now that's interesting. It won't let me. Oh, there we go. And we're just going to leave it like that. So, and then this is going to be, we're going to go 2, and we'll fill this with fill. I guess it's just going to do it. Let's just send it. Let's just send it. $55, guys, for one. But let's see how this does. Let's see how this does. So it's already been belt level. I'm not even going to bother with that. Let's just go start print. 55 minutes with so, I mean, color changes take a long time. Okay, this is cool. Now, is there a way to do time lapses? That's one of the things I want to know. I'll have to figure that out in the instructions. I mean, granted, it's going to take forever here, guys, and we only have a few minutes left to stream, but we got it working. You know, let's see how it starts to print, you know, go from there. And then I can start printing parts. Well, I'll have to take all the filament out. But tomorrow morning, I will start printing parts for the Duo Ender. Might give issues. Yeah, it might. We'll see what happens. But I'm thinking for, you know, another $209, I'm going to buy a second Ace Pro. Maybe not this month, maybe not next month, but eventually. Because being able to run an 8 color system and have, you know, filament drying anytime I want. Oh, God, that just seems glorious. Ah, Maker Online. Still need the USB to catch the. Oh, see, I'm more than fine with that. More than fine with that. This is just kind of cool, you know. The for years I have been manual color swapping on enders, and that is a pain in the ass. It honestly is. I mean, if this works out the way I want it to, I am honestly thinking about get just in the near future just buying another combo kit. Yeah, ice take two colors. If you do ice correctly, yeah. I mean, we're talking 2.2 grams of filament, and it's going to take an hour. But hey, you know what? Now I can start on maker coins, as soon as, like December for next year's Rocky Mountain Rep Rap. Because as quickly as everybody seemed to run out of maker coins, I think I'm going to have to bring like an
What?
entire
Did we just
wagon.
become best friends? Yup.
Jean Jose, welcome and thank you for that Twitch Prime sub. You get one of those per month. You decided to give it to me, and that is very special. Thank you so much, my friend. Boy, this thing takes forever just to get started. Oh, it's unloading the black. That's interesting. And it's loading white. You almost need like three cameras to watch this thing. Correct. Yeah, you're correct. But I've been told that even though they're different, there is a way to make them work vice versa, which is interesting. But oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, it is checking each color. So like 40 minutes of this is just it's checking colors. What's up, Fondon? How you doing, friend? How are you doing? Good to see you. It's been a minute. I hope your travels across the country have been smooth. That's what I was reading, Blake. That was what I was reading. Yeah. Yeah, there's a retrofit kit. Yeah. Yeah, I had read that early adoption of, when these first came out, that the initial Ace was kind of well, let's just put it out there. They were crap. All right. It went through the checking. Now it's loading white, which is what we had selected. Now the worst part is if you get any default multicolor print off of like Maker's World, you're going to have to go through so much effort to redo everything. Oh, here she goes. All right, that is, I mean, literally, that is horrible, horrible resolution. It's nice and clear, but it's very, very wobbly, which means, yeah, I'm going to need to find a way to mount a better camera in that. First layer, first print, first layer. Let's see how she's looking. Oh, it looks nice. First layer on par. And forgive me if the filament's going to be a little bit stringy, guys. It's been very, very, very. I'll print up. Yeah, I did download a load of files this afternoon for this. But what the hell is this thing doing now? It printed the first layer, and now it's sitting here doing nothing. But no, all my filament, it's been 100% humidity here for a week. And this is one of the reasons I am so highly interested to see how well the filament dryer in this thing works, because everything that has been opened is sopping wet. So this seems like an unnecessary filament change because it just unwound white and is rewinding white again. I'll bet you there's something I did wrong here. Oh no, it's doing the gold. Why would it be doing gold right off the bat? There's like 10 layers of white it needs to do first. Yeah, it's purging, but it's prematurely purging for a color swap. That's probably how I actually sliced it too. A lot of the times I have, I've read up on this, process. Yes, I painted it myself. Well, no, I did fill. So it probably went all the way down to layer 2. So, yeah, most likely. But if we go back and look, this probably goes, the yellow spots is gold. It probably goes all the way down to the second layer, which is kind of dumb, but oh, whoa, holy smokes. Hello, McFly. Let's do a preview and see. No, it does. Wait. Oh, there's pause on the very bottom. I did not know that. Okay, now that actually makes sense. Not completely. Not completely. See? But there is a place on the bottom where they're at, with their gold as well. Yeah, she's back to printing. Oh, that's fascinating. It's actually using a purge tower instead of doing poop. Did I select that on accident? Probably. Now, the ironic part is, doing a little bit of looking up, it's actually much faster if I would have put, say, 50 of these on the plate. Not that it fit 50, but you guys know what I mean. You would actually cut down on change time because you're doing a lot instead of one. But yeah, yep. Now she's going through changing filament again. Although it's loading lane 4, which is the rainbow filament, and it's not used. So I don't know what's going on with that. You made a spring gun that shoots the poop. Oh, I've seen those. Yeah, those are cool. That's true. Purge to infill. Yeah. So this is a new aspect of slicing that I'm going to have to learn because I've never had to learn it. But I'm excited. So there is that, everybody. That said, we are at our 2 hour mark, y'all. And I wish I had a giveaway to do to you guys, but I'm not sponsored by anybody yet. So hopefully soon, hopefully very, very soon. But let me do this. Let's go here and go here. And everybody, brains are awesome. Everybody should have one. That said, be kind to one another. And, one of the big things that was brought up in the 3D printing industry recently is that there's a lot of toxicity lately. And don't do that. Don't do that, everybody. Be be nice. Treat others how you want to be treated. Don't stab others in the back. In our community, don't be the gaming industry. Don't stab each other in the back. It's just bad. So that said, the captain's out of here. You guys have a great night. I'm going to go, hopefully, go get some food because I'm starving. So, and Dee, you and I will have to get together about your gauntlets very, very soon because I want to do something really cool for you as well. We shall make cool stuff, lots of cool stuff. And by the way, guys, this is the one and done tonight for the Anycubic Kobra S1. Thank you guys for being here. Next Maker Stream, we're going to get started on the Ender Duo project. We've already got teardown done, and now we have to start building. So, yeah. We'll catch you guys on the flip side. Have a great night, everybody. Bye-bye. Be sure to like and subscribe.